While the Union Ministry of Home Affairs is boasting its progress made in the valley, like opening of 50 new degree colleges, announcement of job opportunities for youngsters at various levels, or training provided to youth for employment, yet the situation in Jammu and Kashmir, especially in the Kashmir Valley, remains grim. A year after the special status removed, people in Kashmir are living in a valley where leaders are still in confinement, high-speed internet is like a distant dream, healthcare sector is impaired, businesses are shut, and entrepreneurs are in despair. This August 5, Kashmir will complete 1 year without 4G internet. And as per a report, India is the second largest internet consumer with over 560 million users. But ironically, the country also has the highest number of internet shutdowns in the world. And Kashmir is witnessing one of the longest internet shutdowns in the world. The courts have failed to come to the rescue. Several petitions challenging the ban have been filed in the Supreme Court, but the court refrained from passing an order for the restoration of 4G services. Instead, set up a special committee led by the Union Home Secretary to decide on the matter after assessing the security situation in Kashmir. The Supreme Court case on 4G restrictions in Kashmir will next be heard on August 7, and at the moment, the ban on 4G stands extended till August 19. People are living their lives by using 2G, because of which businesses, education, and healthcare system got affected. And the coronavirus has made the situation even worse. Living under lockdown, the only way people can be connected with each other was with the help of the internet. But with the 2G services, low speed, people can't even talk to their loved ones. And during this time, to contain the spread of coronavirus, residents have to stay at home and doctors must treat them online. But this is no easy task in Kashmir, which has had no 4G internet for close to a year and where broadband connections are thin on the ground. And now because of the pandemic, several small businesses have also been hit. While India is seeing a rise in digitization, where several entrepreneurs and even traditional businesses are coming online and making things digital, Kashmiri entrepreneurs and businesses, on the other hand, are suffering setbacks by digitizing their businesses because of lack of internet.
Both political leaders and former chief ministers Omar Abdullah and Mehbooba Mufti under house arrest.
Apart from this, when the special status was revoked, over 24 mainstream leaders of the regional parties, including the National Conference and the People's Democratic Party, remain under house arrest in the Kashmir Valley. And as of now, around 16 leaders of the party continue to be under house arrest for the past 363 days.
Militants ambush a army patrol party in Pulwama. The army has retaliated to these militants.
And as far as insurgency is concerned, this year alone, at least 143 militants have been killed, with 62 deaths in June alone, according to a report by the Jammu Kashmir Coalition of Civil Society and the Association of Parents of Disappeared Persons. Civilians too are caught in the fighting, with 32 killed in the first 6 months of this year. On June 26, a 5-year-old was killed in the crossfire between suspected militants and Indian paramilitary forces. In a nutshell, people in Kashmir are living a hard life. They are living at a place where the idea that the world is only a click away doesn't exist for them. They are still dying to see their happy days and to live a normal life.